Daily God's Promise. Day 13, May 13, 2026. We are standing right in the midweek pivot. Yesterday, we rested in the promise of lifespan support. Isaiah chapter 46 verse 4. Knowing God carries us through every version of our lives. Today, we look at what happens when that support turns into active growth. In 2026, we are obsessed with scalability. We want our systems to scale, our data to multiply, and our investments to grow exponentially. But long before the first algorithm was written, God established the original scale-up protocol. We anchor our Wednesday in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 13, and He will love you and bless you and multiply you. He will also bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your land, your grain and your new wine and your oil, the increase of your cattle and the offspring of your flock, in the land of which He swore to your fathers to give you. I want you to receive this as your promise of the multiplied harvest. The divine logic. Love right pointing arrow, bless right pointing arrow, multiply. Notice the sequence. God doesn't start with multiplication, He starts with love. In the high-pressure environment of 2026, where growth at all costs often leads to burnout, God's growth model is rooted in affection. Because He loves you, He blesses you. Because He blesses you, you cannot help but multiply. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that your increase is a byproduct of His love, not just your hustle. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, He ensures that your land, your professional field, your creative projects, and your family remains fertile. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of stagnation, by releasing a supernatural scaling factor into your work. The diversified portfolio. Grain, wine, and oil. In 2026, we are told to diversify our assets. God's promise in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 13 covers every asset class of the ancient world, which translates directly to your modern data streams and revenue sources. Biblical asset is grain. 2026 professional equivalent is core sustenance, primary income, job. Divine result is stability and provision. Biblical asset is new wine. 2026 professional equivalent is joy and creativity, new projects, ideas. Divine result is vitality and influence. Biblical asset is oil. 2026 professional equivalent is anointing and tech, the engine of your work. Divine result is smooth operations. Biblical asset is flocks. 2026 professional equivalent is growing assets, investments, compound growth. Divine result is exponential increase because you are His special treasure. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. The mighty God. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Is blessing the fruit of your land, whether that land is a cloud environment, a database, or a physical workspace. You are the head and not the tail. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13. And the head is always looking for ways to expand. The promise of the land, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, has placed you in a specific land, this current season of 2026, for a reason. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and that prize is meant to be shared. When God multiplies you, it's so you can be a source of blessing to everyone around you. Living in this promise today, on Wednesday, May 13, 2026, walk in expected increase. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12. Because you are not working in a closed system. You have an open heaven that provides multiplication. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, and ask Him to show you the small seeds in your life that He wants to multiply today. Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding market trends or economic shifts. Your supply comes from the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Wildcard action. Identify one bottleneck in your life or work today. Instead of stressing, pray, Lord, apply the blessing of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 13 to this specific area. Watch how the oil starts to flow. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3. and trust the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of his word to light the path to your next expansion. Prophetic declaration. I am loved, I am blessed, and I am multiplying in May 2026. God is blessing the fruit of my labor. My projects are scaling with divine ease. My grain, wine, and oil are increasing. I have more than enough for every good work. The mighty God is my keeper. He is the architect of my increase. I am the head and not the tail. I walk in the overflow of the King's favor. In 2026, my productivity is not a burden. It is a manifestation of God's love. God bless you and give you grace after grace.